What if I told you that some of the most powerful work you can do for your knees starts while you're just sitting in a chair? No squats, no lunges, no getting down on the floor and wondering how you'll get back up. Just you, a sturdy chair, and a few quiet minutes that can make walking, standing, and climbing stairs feel safer and easier again. Opening. Why your knees feel older than you. If you're over 60, you may have noticed this already. Getting up from a low chair feels heavier than it used to. Your knees complain on the stairs. Uneven ground or curbs make you a little more nervous. You sit down and think, I hope I can get back up without help. That's not just old age. Very often, it's weak communication between your brain, your muscles, and your joints. Your knees aren't just bones and cartilage. They're part of a whole network. The big muscles in your thighs and hips, the stabilizers around your hips and ankles, the small nerves that tell your brain where your leg is in space, the circulation that brings in nutrients and clears out waste. When those systems go a bit offline from years of sitting, arthritis, or past injuries, your knees don't just feel weak, they feel untrustworthy. Today, here on True Senior Healthness, we're going to gently turn that system back on. I'm going to walk you through 5 easy chair exercises that strengthen the muscles that protect your knees, improve your balance and stability while you stay seated, wake up your circulation and second heart in your lower legs, rebuild your brain's confidence in every step you take. No impact, no floor work, no fancy equipment, just a sturdy chair and your willingness to move. Before we start, I'd love to know you're here. Drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. It always makes my day to see our community all over the world. And grab a firm, stable chair, no wheels, sit up tall, and let's begin. Safety first. Important. Before any exercise, especially with knees, keep this in mind. Move in a comfortable range, never into sharp or burning pain. If you've had knee replacements, recent surgery, or a severe flare-up, talk to your doctor or physical therapist before starting. You can always do fewer reps. Make movements smaller. Rest longer between sets. This is not a test. It's care. Listen to your body. Work with it, not against it. Exercise 1. Seated leg kick. Rebuilding brain to knee trust. We're going to start with a simple movement that looks almost too easy, but it quietly rebuilds the confidence between your brain, thigh, and knee joint. How to do it. Sit near the edge of your chair, feet flat on the floor. Sit tall, chest gently lifted, shoulders relaxed. Place your hands on the sides of the chair or on your thighs. Slowly straighten your right leg, lifting your foot so your leg extends in front of you. Go only as straight as feels comfortable. Hold that position for a count of 3. Slowly lower your foot back down with control. Repeat with your left leg. Do 10-15 repetitions per leg, then rest. If you feel good, do 2-3 sets. Easier option. If fully straightening the knee is too much, keep your heel on the floor. Slide your foot forward, gently straightening the knee as far as feels okay. Then slide it back. You're still waking up the muscle, just with less strain. Harder option. Add a light ankle weight or increase the hold at the top to 5 seconds. Why this helps your knees. This movement strengthens your quadriceps, the big muscle on the front of your thigh. That muscle acts like a brace for your knee. Stronger quads mean less pressure inside the knee joint, more control going up and down stairs, less wobble when you stand up or walk. But there's something even more important. Every time you straighten your legs slowly, you're teaching your brain, yes, I still have control here. Yes, this joint can move safely. That gently calms the fear response that makes you hesitate on stairs or avoid certain movements. One small kick at a time, your brain and your knees start trusting each other again. Exercise 2. Isometric heel press. Waking up the hidden support system. Now we're going to work in a way that doesn't look like much from the outside, but on the inside, it's powerful. This exercise strengthens your whole leg support network without grinding the knee joint. How to do it. Sit tall near the front of your chair, feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart, knees bent roughly 90 degrees. Relax your shoulders and let your arms rest on your thighs or at your sides. Now press your heels down into the floor like you're trying to push the ground away. You won't see big movement, that's okay. Hold the press for a slow count of 3, 5. Relax and breathe. Repeat 10-12 times, rest, then do 2-3 sets if you feel able. Easier option. Start with a gentle press, just enough to feel your thighs and hips wake up. If you fatigue quickly, Do 5-8 reps and build up over time. Harder option. Press firmly enough that your hips almost feel like they want to lift off the chair. Don't actually stand, just feel that strong engagement. What you're training, even though your legs aren't visibly moving, this one move wakes up your quads, front of thighs, your hamstrings, back of thighs, your glutes, butt muscles, your calves. It's like turning on the safety net around your knee. In real life, this is the system that saves you when you step off a curb, stand up quickly, catch yourself from a small stumble. You're also improving blood flow into your lower body muscles without bending and stressing the joint surfaces. For knees with arthritis or past injury, that's gold. Strength and circulation without grinding. Think of each press as quietly upgrading your leg support software. Exercise 3. Seated side step. Building balance while staying grounded. Most of life doesn't happen in a straight line. You step sideways into a car. You turn with groceries in your hands. You slide your foot to catch your balance. Walking only trains forward motion. Side-to-side control often gets ignored. That's when trouble happens. This seated move trains that side stability safely. How to do it. Sit tall near the edge of the chair. Feet flat, knees bent at about 90 degrees. Keep your hands resting lightly on your thighs or the chair. Slowly step your right foot out to the side. Let your knee and ankle move together like your whole lower leg is gliding outward. Bring your right foot back to the starting position. Repeat with the left foot. Alternate right and left for 10-20 total steps, then rest. Do 2-3 rounds. Easier option. Take a smaller step out to the side. Slow the movement down and focus on control rather than distance. Harder option. Place a light resistance band around your thighs, just above the knees. Press gently against the band as you move your leg out and back. Why this matters so much? This move targets your gluteus medius, a small but mighty muscle on the side of your hip. It helps keep your pelvis level when you walk. Control how your knees move inward and outward. Stabilize you when you step sideways or pivot. When this muscle is weak, knees often collapse inward, stressing the joint. Your stride feels unsteady. You're more likely to lose balance on uneven ground. With this simple seated step, you're training your body to stay centered, adjust sideways, stay safe. You're practicing, in a safe position, the very control your body needs when you're standing and walking. Exercise 4. Inner thigh squeeze. Restoring the forgotten core of your legs. Now we're going to wake up a group of muscles you almost never see in the mirror, but they quietly affect everything from your knees to your balance to even your bladder control. Your inner thighs. How to do it. You'll need a firm pillow, rolled towel, or small ball. Sit tall near the front of your chair. Place the pillow or towel between your knees. Feet flat on the floor, knees bent around 90 degrees. Sit up straight, no slouching. Gently squeeze your knees together, pressing into the pillow. You should feel the muscles along your inner thighs switch on. Hold for a count of 3, 5. Relax and release the squeeze. Repeat 8-12 times, rest, then do 2-3 sets. Easier option. Use a softer pillow. Squeeze with just enough pressure to notice the muscles, no more. Harder option. Use a firmer object, like a yoga block or tightly rolled towel. Increase your hold to 5-10 seconds. Why inner thighs matter for your knees? These inner thigh muscles, your adductors, help guide how your knees move. They prevent your knees from collapsing inward. They help control your leg when you stand up, sit down, or change direction. They work together with your pelvic floor and lower core. When they're weak, you might notice your knees feel wobbly or cave inward. Your walk feels unstable. You feel less steady standing with your feet close together. By strengthening these muscles, you're giving your knees better alignment, supporting your hips and lower back, improving overall lower body stability. It's a small movement, but it's like flipping on a hidden stabilizer system your body has been missing. Exercise 5. Heel and toe lifts. Strengthening your step, one lift at a time. Our final movement focuses on the calves and shin muscles. These are crucial for safe walking, but often ignored, especially if you sit a lot or avoid longer walks because of pain or fatigue. How to do it. Sit comfortably at the edge of your chair. Feet flat, knees bent at $90, back tall. Rest your hands on your thighs. Now we alternate 2 movements. Part A, heel lifts. Lift your heels off the floor, keeping your toes down. Feel your calf muscles in the back of your lower leg working. Lower your heels slowly. Part B, toe lifts. Keep your heels on the floor. Lift your toes up toward your shins. You should feel the muscles in the front of your lower legs, shins. Lower your toes slowly. Alternate heel lifts and toe lifts for 10-20 total lifts, then rest. Repeat for 2-3 sets. Easier option. Lift just a little. Focus on slow, controlled motions rather than height. Harder option. Place a light weight, like a water bottle or small dumbbell, on top of your knees. This adds resistance to the heel lift. Or hold each lift for a 3 count to build endurance. Why these small muscles are a big deal. Your calves help push you forward when you walk. Act like a pump, helping move blood back toward your heart. Support your ankles when you stand and turn. Your shin muscles help you lift your toes when you walk. Prevent you from catching your foot on the floor or rug. Reduce the risk of tripping over your own feet. Together, these muscles are sometimes called a second heart for your legs because their contractions help circulation. Stronger calves and shins mean less swelling, less heaviness in your legs, a more confident, lifted step instead of a shuffle. This one simple exercise keeps your lower legs awake, alive, and ready to support you. Mid-video reminder, you're doing something important. If you're still with me, I want you to hear this clearly. You're not just doing chair exercises. You're training your body to stay independent. If you like having gentle, practical routines like this broken down for you step by step, take a moment right now to subscribe to True Senior Healthness. Tap the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. And if this video is helping, type 9 inches the comments. If it's not what you needed, type 0 and tell me how I can make this more useful for you. Your feedback shapes every video I make. All right, let's bring everything together. How to turn these into a simple knee-safe routine. You do not have to be perfect. You do not have to do all 5 every day. Here's a gentle starting routine you can do 3-5 days per week. Seated leg kicks, 10 reps per leg, 2 sets. Isometric heel press, 10-12 presses, 2 sets. Seated side steps, 10-20 total steps, 2 sets. Inner thigh squeeze, 8-12 squeezes, 2 sets. Heel, 2 lifts, 10-20 alternating lifts, 2 sets. Take your time. Breathe slowly. Rest whenever you need. You can do them all in one go, or sprinkle them throughout your day. A few in the morning, a few while watching TV, a few in the evening. Consistency is far more important than intensity. Real-world benefits you may notice over time. If you stay with these exercises for a few weeks, you may start to notice standing up feels smoother and safer. Your knees hurt less after sitting. Stairs feel slightly more manageable. You're not as afraid of losing your balance. Your legs feel more alive instead of heavy or dead tired. These are signs that your muscles are getting stronger. Nervous system is trusting your knees again. Circulation is improving, and your body is remembering how to support you. That's not just exercise. That's you taking back control. Closing, this is more than exercise. If you made it this far, I want you to pause for just one moment. Take a breath. Feel your feet on the floor. Notice that you chose to show up for your knees, for your body, for your future. You didn't just move your legs today. You invested in your ability to get out of a chair on your own, your confidence walking into a room without scanning for something to grab, your chance to keep saying yes to the activities and people you love. Aging doesn't mean giving up movement. It means choosing smarter movement, gentler, more intentional, but every bit as powerful. If this video helped you, I'd love to hear from you. What's one exercise from today you're going to start with? Tell me in the comments. I'm starting with today. And if you haven't yet, hit like, subscribe to True Senior Healthness, share this video with a friend or family member who's struggling with their knees. Because sometimes the most powerful help isn't a surgery or a pill. Sometimes it's a sturdy chair, a few simple movements, and the decision, I'm not done yet. I'm still moving forward. Thank you for spending this time with me. Here's to stronger knees, steadier steps, and a life you can keep walking through with confidence.